Okay, we're in real heavy swamp. I've got a 5-year-old buck that's bedding about 60-70 yards behind me. We've got a main run coming out in a westerly direction here, one of his primary exits. His old rubs and rubs from last fall coming down this fairly good sized trail in really thick cover. He doesn't take a lot of chances, and so what we're going to do is we're going to set up to intercept him on this trail. We're about 60-70 yards off of his bed on a cedar island behind me. The island's got knee-deep water and muck around it. He comes out here and he stages just ahead of me up here. We'll take a look at that. And I'm going to try to intercept him right before he gets to his staging area. There's his run, where he comes off of his bed, heads in a westerly direction. He's going to come down this run and head towards his staging area. I've got a visual window here. That good sized tree in the back. I'll be just up off the ground a bit. It's really thick cover in here. This is the first place I'll really get a look at him. And when he steps behind this big tree is when I plan to draw. And here's my shot. A little tiny V window. The first one is a little visual when he steps into it. His vision is blocked by this big tree on my right. This is where I make my move with my draw, and when he steps into this little opening, this is the only shot that I have to his runway. Once he's past this spot, it's so thick, he's out. So he's coming from that run, heading in a westerly direction, coming in my little shooting gap here, a visual lane and a shooting lane. And the reason that I'm set up here, because he continues on his trail up ahead. As you can see, we're in some pretty heavy cover here. We've got a rub from last fall right up ahead of us here. This rub isn't real tall off the ground, but we found others that are. Plus this really big track, and we had a couple of close calls with this buck last fall in a different spot.